This is the big question always, right? Does solar work in a blackout? You're generating your own energy, so you should be able to keep your lights on, store your food safely while the grid's down, right? Unfortunately, that's not the case with the grid-tied solar system unless you include a battery or generator in your installation. So now that your solar system is installed and you can push over generation back into the grid, it's required that we install an automatic shutdown switch on your property for when the grid goes down. So when the grid's down, we've got first responders and electricians working vigorously to get the grid running again. And if your system isn't shut down and you have the ability to push energy back into the grid, then we can really hurt somebody, kill somebody, and we certainly don't want that to happen. So the only way to keep your electricity on when the grid goes down is by having a battery or a generator. A generator will have installed an automatic transfer switch. So when the grid goes down, it's going to automatically pop to your generator. You could have a whole home generator, which will keep your entire electrical loads running in your home, or you could have a dedicated loaded generator. So maybe a sub panel with just specific loads that your generator keeps up while the grid's down. So if you put in a battery like a Tesla Powerwall 3, the technology in the Powerwall 3 now will give you a whole home backup with one battery. But what we do is we install what's called a gateway, which becomes the hub of your solar system. And this gateway acts like a shutdown switch. So the grid goes down, the gateway shuts the grid down from your home, but it has a neutral forming transformer in it that creates a microgrid for your house so you can keep your electrical loads running. How long will the battery last? That is also a question we get often. And, it really depends on how much energy you use and how you control your energy when the grid is out. And we can provide a general estimate for you for battery life during our consultation. So it really takes us kind of looking at how many batteries you have, how much energy you use, and then we're looking at, month to month because it could be, kind of fluctuate as we go through the seasons. So on your high month, we can give you an estimate for your battery life if you don't curtail your loads. And on your low month of energy usage, we can do the same. So you get a good baseline of what your battery life is going to look like if you don't curtail your loads. Obviously, if you curtail your loads when the grid's down, maybe, don't use the electric dryer, maybe, don't use the dishwasher. Those things will help extend your battery life.